actually being plenty annoying, allowing Zeri to sort of move out a little bit, possibly even take this third base. That's going to put him in a slightly better position. But of course, Zinger XPN now banking 3,000 minerals and 600 gas. Looks like the Nidus Worms are up as well. A couple of Infested Terrans will be able to take down that War Prism shortly. And a couple of Spine Crawlers in the main as well. The Roaches reinforcing over here. The Ultras coming in and finishing it off as well. Looks like that one Spine Crawler is going to be able to take a lot of damage. But the few Zealots continuing to do some damage in the main. The Zerg army is going to be engaging the Protoss army in the main of the field right now. That Zealot getting owned once again. I wonder if it was the same one. And Zealots continue to do some damage over here. Looks like he will be able to take out a couple of those extractors. And the Ultras now advancing forward, going to be able to munch away on those Stalkers. More fungal growths going down, allowing the Ultras to get in a good position. The Stalkers blinking back as much as possible. GG, well played from Zeri. And this game goes to UMBC as well. Now we're up. UMBC is up 2-0. JHU is going to need a reverse all-kill in order to take this match in Week 2 of the Collegiate StarLeague. Check them out at cstarleague.com. Looks like Ice is saying a sick game, letting everyone know exactly how that went. We're going to be headed into the 2v2 match shortly. It's going to be on... Oh gosh, I can't remember the map. It's something Fortress. What is it? Never mind. Kydarian Depths. I thought it was something Fortress. Kydarian Depths is going to be our 2v2 map. It is going to be UMBC players playing themselves. We're going to see exactly who is going to be doing that. And it looks like... So wants pink. Everyone's fighting for pink. It is the new hot color. Gonna be waiting for the players to load up in here in just a second. I actually don't recognize who Crunchy Cal is. Really sorry. I'm bad enough with real names, so don't think I can actually do it with fake names. And here we are. This countdown has begun. It's going to be Nerzel and So versus Penguin and Calc. Calc is going to be playing random. He actually has a pretty cool portrait there that is the Executor, I believe, but with a rainbow hat. I'm not sure what that portrait is. So is going to be playing Protoss. Nerzel is his ally playing Terran. And of course, Calc and Penguin, the pressure is on. They're going to have to win this game in order to be able to continue this match. Of course, this is a best of 5. This is JHU versus UMBC, Week 2 of the Collegiate StarLeague. And I wish I had those name tags here. Nerzel is going to be spawning over here as the red Terran player. His ally, of course, is So. Both players are from UMBC. Their opponents are going to be Penguin, the blue Protoss player. Somehow the color skipped by my mind. I have no idea. Looks like here we go. This is going to be Calc. He has spawned as the Protoss player, so we are going to be seeing a mirror matchup, essentially. And they're still talking about last game. That was a pretty good game. So going to be throwing up his pylon up at the front to make sure he doesn't run into a Zerg opponent. Nerzel going to be supply blocked shortly, and we've got the barracks going to be coming up as well. So you. Okay, yeah. That's right, I remember, I forgot. Forgot exactly how people pronounce their names. I like to destroy people's names. Oh, okay, yeah. If Danny makes a forgettable guy, I don't know. I don't know what would make a rememberable guy, and I feel confident seeing Nerzel play his first game in a week. I actually haven't seen Nerzel play recently, so we'll see how he does in this game. Looks like some double harassment going on over here by the two opposing players. Looks like Calc's probe here being plenty annoying, as well as the SCV hanging out over here. Looks like a Marine will be started shortly, and Nerzel going to be pulling a couple of those units back. And Penguin forgetting to micro his SCV over here, and so you. I'm gonna continue forgetting that. So you is going to continue to harass around here. Looks like the Marine does pop out. Does he see the tech lab? Looks like he did see a tech lab coming up. Looks like the Marine will pause over here, and the probe is going to continue to scout about the Protoss base. Cybernetics Core second gateway coming up for Calc. So you has paused the walling of the front of his base. He doesn't really need to. Zinger XPN wins 3-0. And Nerzel going to be repositioning his barracks over here. Factory on the way. Pretty solid 1v1 play coming out of Nerzel. We'll see how it does in this 2v2 reactor coming up. I actually casted a game last week where a Terran player went Hellions for 25 minutes. And that was probably one of the worst games I've ever seen in a long time. Stalker going to be advancing to the front. And of course, his Zerg ally made roaches for 25 minutes, while their opponents did a little bit of teching, and of course, the ones that teched did win. Add-ons should be able to lift off. And we have the land from the factory. We should be seeing those double Hellions coming out there. They are. Also, a tech lab started on the barracks over here. Command center also has begun, and so you should be able to take out these rocks over here shortly and allow his Terran ally to take that expansion very quickly, as his opponents are doing Calc and Penguin taking out the rocks at the gold base. This will allow a very strong early game economy, and tech lab coming up for Penguin, and the Stimpack coming up as well. Robotics facility coming up for Calc. Looks like neither side is actually going for much of a rush. A lot of macro-focused play from both teams right now, and the Destructible Rocks now getting taken out by a couple of Hellions. Not a bad choice of a rock-destructing unit, and I'm terrified about Niketh's current skill level. His build is gross. What's wrong? Let's see, we had a... Barracks. I mean, everything that Terran does is good, so I can't see anything wrong with it. Probably because I do play Protoss, and the Warp Gates is complete. We do have the Robotics facility complete. Immortals are very, very good. Immortals popping out for their opponents already. Looks like we are going to be seeing a minor push over here, and it's going to be a couple of Marines, a couple of Marauders, 3 Stalkers against this force over here, Nerzel, and so you are gonna have to try to defend against this, and it looks like they are gonna be able to turn it around just in time. Force field's going down in a sort of in a okay-ish position. Looks like the Marauders able to take out a couple of those Stalkers. Reinforcements coming in here, but it looks like the UMBC team will be able to hold off this attack. Granted that they do not lose too much of their units. Looks like a force field going down, and the Penguin's army just kind of running in here. What are they doing? Oh no, losing a couple of units for free. Misclick. Yeah, of course, huge misclick. That is going to be able to secure the UMBC team a time to secure this expansion, possibly even a second expansion. And Nerzel will be throwing down a bunker, and so you should be able to help defend this expansion. This is going to allow for a huge push shortly. and Penguin not having the orbital command, so Nerzel is definitely ahead. Let's take a look at the units tab, and it is currently 32 SCVs, 27 probes to the opponent's 31 SCV and 33 probes. So it looks like the JHU team is doing okay on the probe front. It's just that they don't have the